The crowd's roar echoed through the crystalline dome as Captain Maya Chen's plasma rifle clattered to the sand. 10,000 alien spectators from across the galaxy had gathered to witness what they believed would be humanity's final humiliation. The betting odds were 1,000 to 1 against the lone human survivor. They had no idea what they were about to witness. The Koroth Empire had conquered 17 star systems in their relentless expansion, enslaving entire species for entertainment in their gladiatorial games. Earth had fallen 6 months ago, its cities reduced to ash, its people scattered like seeds in the cosmic wind. Maya was the last of her kind in this sector, captured during the final battle for Luna Station. The Empire's propaganda broadcasts had painted humans as weak, primitive creatures barely worthy of notice. "Look how easily they break," the Koroth commentators had sneered. But Maya carried something her captors couldn't see. The unbreakable spirit of a species that had clawed its way from caves to stars. The arena stretched before her like a metal coliseum, its walls lined with energy barriers that hummed with deadly promise. Her opponent emerged from the opposite gate, a towering Vex warrior standing 12 feet tall, its chitinous armor gleaming under the artificial suns. The creature's 4 arms ended in razor-sharp claws, and bioluminescent patches along its neck pulsed with anticipation. The crowd erupted in approval as the beast flexed its massive frame. Maya stood motionless in the center, her simple gray jumpsuit a stark contrast to the alien's fearsome appearance. "The human trembles before true power," the announcer's voice boomed through the arena's translation system. The Vex charged with surprising speed for something so large, its claws extended like living swords. Maya didn't move until the creature was mere feet away, then she dropped and rolled, her military training taking over like muscle memory. The alien's momentum carried it past her, its claws gouging deep furrows in the arena floor. "Clever little prey," it hissed in broken standard, turning to face her again. Maya's eyes never left her opponent as she spoke quietly, almost to herself. "My grandmother used to say that strength isn't about how hard you can hit, but how much you can endure and keep moving forward." The beast lunged again, this time anticipating her dodge. Its claws raked across her shoulder, drawing blood that sparkled red against the artificial light. Maya grimaced but didn't cry out. Instead, she grabbed a handful of sand and flung it at the creature's eyes. "Fighting dirty is still fighting," she muttered, using the distraction to put distance between them. The crowd jeered at what they saw as cowardice, but Maya was calculating angles, timing, and the creature's attack patterns. She had learned long ago that survival wasn't about being the strongest, it was about being the smartest. The Vex wiped its eyes clear and snarled, its patience wearing thin. It began a systematic advance, cutting off Maya's escape routes with each step. The arena walls closed in around them as the creature herded her toward a corner. "Nowhere to run now, little human," it growled, raising all 4 arms for a killing blow. Maya looked up at the dome where thousands of alien faces pressed against the transparent aluminum, their expressions eager for blood. She smiled, and for the first time since entering the arena, she spoke loud enough for the translation system to pick up. "You want to know what humans are really good at? We're good at making the impossible look easy." That's when Maya revealed her true nature. The dropped weapon had been theater, a distraction while she positioned herself exactly where she needed to be. Her hands moved to her belt, not for another weapon, but for something far more dangerous, a small device that had been disguised as a standard prisoner tracker. The Koroth Empire's arrogance had been their downfall, they had never bothered to properly scan their primitive captive. "You see," Maya said, her voice carrying clearly through the sudden silence, "humans have been fighting wars since before your species learned to make fire. We've perfected the art of the last stand." The device in her hand began to glow, its surface covered in symbols that hurt to look at directly. "This is a quantum destabilizer, keyed to the specific frequency of your arena's containment field. When it activates, it'll create a cascade failure that will turn this entire structure into a black hole." The Vex warrior took a step back, its 4 eyes widening in something approaching understanding. The crowd's cheers had died away, replaced by an eerie quiet broken only by the humming of the arena's systems. Maya's finger hovered over the activation switch. "The funny thing about humans," she continued, her voice steady despite the blood running down her arm, "is that we'd rather die fighting than live kneeling. My people have a saying, give me liberty or give me death. Today, I'm choosing both." The arena erupted in panic as the alien spectators finally understood what they were witnessing. Emergency sirens wailed as the dome's automated systems detected the quantum signature of Maya's device. The Vex warrior dropped to its knees, all pretense of superiority vanishing. "Please," it whispered, "there are innocents here, younglings in the crowd." Maya's expression softened for just a moment. "Then you have 10 seconds to evacuate them." She paused, looking directly at the nearest camera pickup. "Let this be a message to the Korath Empire and every other species that thinks humans are weak. We are the children of survivors, the inheritors of warriors, the keepers of defiance. We will not go quietly into the dark." The countdown had begun. 8 seconds. 7. 6. The arena was emptying with supernatural speed as beings capable of flight took to the air and others activated personal teleportation devices. 5. 4. 3. Maya closed her eyes and thought of Earth, of blue skies and white clouds and the smell of rain on summer grass. 2. 1. The device activated, but instead of destruction, it projected a holographic message that filled the arena with words in every known language: humanity remembers. Humanity endures. Humanity returns. Maya had never intended to destroy the arena. The device was a transmitter, broadcasting on every frequency across the galaxy. Her sacrifice had been the perfect cover for the most important message in human history. As the security forces rushed to apprehend her, Maya smiled. The real weapons weren't made of metal or energy, they were made of hope and determination and the absolute refusal to surrender. Somewhere in the cosmos, her message was reaching other human survivors, other scattered children of Earth who had thought they were alone. "Game over," she whispered as the stun beams found their mark. The arena fell silent, but across the galaxy, humanity was waking up.